Hi Sagittarius, this will be your video for the last part of April. So today's the 22nd, so 22nd through, the beginning of May or so. We'll get started. We're going to take a look at love first, and then we will look at singles, and then we will also look at money and career, that sort of thing. So we'll get started with love and see who you are dealing. Oh, look, your card just fell out. How awesome is that? And the Six of Wands is here, so you might be dealing with a Leo, possibly, or you might be getting some sort of like accolades, appraise, respect, something like that. Sagittarius get respect. Oh yeah. Page of Wands and Six of Coins just fell out also. So could be Sagittarius in regards to something, I don't know if it's love or whatever, but there could be some news coming your way. Some sort of gift, perhaps, that could be. Yeah, and I have the Queen of Wands at the bottom too. So that would be, a female Sagittarius. So, but anyway, let's get started. Let's look with who you are dealing with in love, and we'll get started with the reading. So, who is Sagittarius dealing with in love? Please show me where they are at. Sagittarius' love interest. Now, remember, I do a singles reading too. So this is more kind of if you're actually actively with someone. Okay, so let's see. Or a love interest in mind. That can be too. All right. Sagittarius, who are they dealing with? Okay, wow. All right, there we go. That's it. Okay. All right, so we have the Nine of Swords. Ooh, the Five of Coin, the Hermit, the Seven of Cups, and the Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Sagittarius. Sorry. This is not good. All right. Okay. I'm going to put your cards down. I usually just read their energy, but I want to see where you're at, because I see where they are at. So let me see if this is matching, or if you've had a new opportunity and maybe that's why they're down and dark and all that. But there's definitely separation here and confusion. Or they are thinking of such activities. So let's see. Let me put your cards down. Show me Sagittarius, please. Where's Sagittarius at with this person? Where's Sagittarius at with this person for this time in April 2019? Where's Sagittarius at with this person? And where is this kind of outcome? Okay. Yeah, the Tower card is here. Wow. Okay, the Sun card, the Knight of Wands, and the Six of Wands. So remember how that fell out at the beginning? Okay, so this sucks for cross watchers, definitely I see. And I mean, the energies can be switched and so forth, but generally with mine, they stay kind of, I'm a fixed sign, so they stay pretty rigid, right? True to form, that kind of thing. Wow, yeah, Sagittarius, I feel like you are on your way to something else, and it could possibly be a reconciliation with someone, or it's just the right timing, and it's you're taking a big leap of faith towards this person. Heavy Leo energy here. I have like the Sun card, the Knight of Wands, and the Six of Wands. Okay, so that could definitely be possibly an Aries with the Fool card, but signs don't matter, whatever. But I feel like your person that you're dealing with, they sense the separation. They feel it. Or it may have already happened. Maybe you guys literally did separate. If not, they get it. They're like they know innately that it is happening. They might be a little bit in denial of it with the Seven of Cups, or just confused, kind of like, what happened? I feel like they're like, what happened? Because something happened here for Sagittarius, like a big epiphany, a big awakening, or like somebody contacted you out of the blue, or there's something completely changed the dynamic here. And I feel like you, Sagittarius, you want to go grab your happiness. You want to go grab this like rebirth of something. That's why it could be a reconciliation with someone. Okay, but right now, like, you're really feeling it. All right. It may. I mean, for cross watchers too, I'm going to use a little delicacy here. because, you know, it may not be that Sagittarius is leaving for some other person. It could just mean that there was like an opportunity that came up. It may have nothing to do with another person that they love or what have you. It could just be they had another opportunity come up that is just it's an adventure. It's like they can't pass it up. They just can't. You know, it's like they are so driven to go get this thing. Okay, that they can't help it. They have to. All right. It could be an opportunity. It doesn't have to be like another person. Okay. But for many, it might. For Sagittarius, it might be another person. Okay. So, but the thing is with the Sagittarius is that I feel like the other person that you were dealing with or are dealing with or what have you, like they're like totally confused. So, you know, it might be beneficial to kind of lay things out or you know, just communicate very clearly, honestly, you know, bluntly, but with empathy. You know, it's like that kind of thing. Because I feel like they are just like, WTF, you know, what the hell happened? You know, I thought we were a couple. I thought we were doing this thing together. You know, it could be something like that. So, but there's some sort of opportunity for you, Sagittarius, that has come up, and I feel like you are going to follow that path. And, you know, I do feel like your significant other or the person you're dealing with in this love situation, they very, very much feel left out in the cold. They feel very confused as to the facts surrounding this. It's keeping them up at night. They're very concerned, you know, about it. It's causing them some, you know, a little sleepless nights, you know, kind of thing. So, you know, if this is somebody that you were involved with and that you are leaving or have left, then remember that you were involved with this person. So there's a need, you know, to acknowledge that as well, you know, to be, even if it didn't work out and so forth, but there's and even if they were like a jerk, or even if they were great, but they just weren't your type or whatever, you know, there's still like, you need to acknowledge, you know, like be grateful for the experience, you know, and let them know that in some way that I mean, no matter what, it's going to be hurtful, I feel like, for this person. Although I don't see like heartbreak here. I just see like, they're like WTF, like what? You know, so I don't necessarily see like Three of Swords or anything like that. I think they're just like really confused about what the hell's going on. All right. So definitely, you know, acknowledge the fact that this is somebody that you have spent time with or efforts with. So like, you know, if it feels right to let them in on what's going on, you know, if that resonates in any way, I mean, maybe there's a reason, you know, that you're leaving them in the dark, you know, and maybe your intuition is guiding you to that, and that's fine. Then keep it that way. But if your intuition is also leading you kind of saying, yeah, she's right, you know, I kind of did just get up and leave and didn't really leave much of an explanation, you know, then maybe kind of reach out to them and you know, that sort of thing. Now, if you guys like are a long-standing couple and, you know, I mean, then this could just be some sort of loss for this person. It could be, it could be even like if you are like a healthy couple, or, you know, like a couple who's been together for a long time and there's nobody's leaving anybody, then it could be that the other person is going through something, like you might be able to help them have like some sort of breakthrough or epiphany about like possible like drug overuse of like prescription drugs that's been like kind of leaving them in a very depressed state, or like just very separated from things. Okay, there might be something like that you might have discovered that can like really help them in some way. Okay, or like if they're like really just down and depressed about, you know, maybe they've had a major loss in their life, or you know, it could be a financial loss, it could be a person in the family type of loss, you know, whatever, you know, if and I'm talking about if there already was, you know, if there was something like that, then again, like you might just like be the one to just completely take them out of that situation, you know, and show them, you know, show them the sun, show them that there is like they can be reborn. Show them that they can, relish in that the sun is still shining, that there is still like these good things to come. So you might be the one that but you may have to like really radically like take them out of their element in order to get them to see this. Okay. So, and if that is the case, then I feel like you could have this like clean slate again and get back to the emotional fulfillment that you guys, need and crave. And that this could be again like a rebirth of sorts for you both. Okay. So that if your partner is going through something and you're not leaving them and you're not leaving them for someone else or whatever, then they are going through something so heavy that there might be some kind of idea that comes to you from out of the blue that is like, all right, let's go, we're doing this, and don't take no for an answer kind of thing, because you are leading the ropes and you will be successful. You will be successful and praised for this also. And you may be able to take this person out of that environment because of your radical, approach to something, or just quick approach to something that just brings, like, it can't help but bring happiness, to this person and get them out of this depression. So, okay, all right. So singles. Let's see what's going on with single Sagittariuses. Single Sagittariuses. Single Sagittariuses for April, please. April. Okay, we're ready. All right. Okay, all right. So there's your card at the bottom of the deck with the Four of Wands. Okay. The Temperance card, which is Sagittarius card. So things are a little up and down right now, all right? It's like, I feel like you're really trying to manifest something with this person. Now, if you don't have anybody that, like, yet, then this could be like you just trying to manifest that ideal person. But this kind of feels to me like you're trying to manifest like this person, trying to turn the tables towards you, in a sense. But it's like, no matter what you do, it kind of feels like there's this element of like not moving forward to it, okay? Because I feel like with the Magician here, like that, like what you want, and that you have something to offer. You have the right ingredients, if you will, like you're ready for a relationship. You're very ready, and willing and all of that kind of stuff. But there's something here like about the sincerity of things. I feel like this is kind of like the missing piece, the Ace of Cups. So it's like, even though you have the Magician card, which is someone who has all the tools to manifest what they want, I feel like that, like the one thing though that needs to be perhaps like really kind of put into place or reviewed or what have you in order to get this person, this King of Wands, all right, which could be somebody you already have your eye on, or that you're already dating, or that you have this idea of, okay. I feel like because to me the Ace of Cups is sincerity in love, all right? So it's not like movie love necessarily. It's not, in other words, it's not like fantasy love. I mean, it can be, because if it's mastered and all that, but to me it's sort of like being like really sincere about why you want this particular person. Because the King of Wands to me is very good looking, kind of magnetic, charming. He's like the hot catch, right? Okay. So, but why don't you want the King of Cups, or the King of Pentacles? The King of Cups is very romantic and sincere. The King of Pentacles is very stable and makes a good husband and a good father. It's like, no, you want the King of Wands. You want the one that's like, walks in and everybody looks at them, and it's like, even if they're not like that, like crazy good looking, they just have this like machismo or whatever the hell it is they have. You know, they just have this magnetic freaking energy, and it's like the thing is though, I feel like if you're manifesting, to make sure that you are including that. So it's not that you just want like this. I'm trying to think of a movie actor to give an example, but all the movie actors I know are from like the 1990s because I never watch movies anymore. So I don't, you know, because I'm thinking like Brad Pitt, but you know, I'm trying to think of somebody more relevant these days. I don't know. I don't know their names. So, but you get the gist, right? But don't forget to include the like sincerity of love and connection with this person. So if this is an actual person that you are dealing with right now, okay, that you're not just like trying to manifest and that sort of deal. If you are trying to have this person have more love for you and have more sincerity for you, then I feel like part of that has to do with you a little bit. With the Eight of Swords, it's sort of like, because the Eight of Swords like takes chances. Okay, she doesn't get wrapped up in communications and like what they mean and like in other words, like they trust, okay, and they move forward with things without fear. So they don't fear that the King of Wands is out dating two other people. They don't fear that they need to, you know, I always think of this friend I had when I was a teenager. It used to drive me crazy. It's like, well, I was like 18, 19, whatever. And it's like, I loved her to death. She's awesome. You know, I haven't stayed in contact with her, but she's really, really, really cool. But the one thing is, like, she was so hung up on this guy, and she would like wake me up out of bed to go drive with her, you know, to go by his house to feel the engine on his car to see if he had gone anywhere. And it's like, no, you know, it's like, and I would try to say, even back then, I had some like enough, you know, wisdom to try to point out that, you know, this is really not the way to go, right? And it's like that kind of energy. Like you got to let go of that kind of stuff, or just, you know, if you're not that radical. I mean, obviously, like I said, that was a teenager example, but this can be like in the equivalent to adult world. This can be like sending a bunch of texts like, where are you? Or I wrote you last night, question mark, you know, things like that. Like that kind of stuff, you know, is not going to work. What's needed here is truth, sincerity, like real connection and love, and letting go of the icky stuff, you know, that's in the way, and the fears, and you need to trust that this will come to you, all right? Because it's kind of on a path. The way I'm looking at it, the way I'm looking at the cards, is sort of like, you know, I've got the King of Wands here, and we've got this Ace of Cups kind of heading towards the Magician, but then, you know, right above it all, we have this Eight of Swords kind of hovering over this whole reading. So I feel like that's, you know, you guys sort of being afraid, or like you feel a little out of your element, you know, with this person maybe, and you feel like you have to tread lightly because you might F it up, or, you know, something like that. And that's not going to work. So what will work is being sincere and just opening up to the possibility that, you know, there's love here, you know, that this could be very, very strong. So, and especially because you have the your card with the Four of Wands underneath the deck. So the Four of Wands can mean moving in together, taking things, you know, to a next level. And that could be it. Maybe you're a little afraid of doing something like that. But, you know, with relationships come change, right? Okay. So, all right. So let's get to your money and career and see how that is going. All right. So for money and career, this round, I am trying a new spread. So I'm going to be glancing at it from time to time because it's new to me. So I haven't quite memorized all of the things. So, but I'm liking it, and I'm probably going to see if I can memorize it and use it from time to time, because it's a little bit of a different spread than using the Celtic Cross all the time for career. So, or for my weirder freeform career reads. So let's see, career please for Sagittarius, for April energy please, for now through going into May, regarding their money and career opportunities. Money and career opportunities please for Sagittarius. Okay, so the Four of Swords just fell out, so that, you know, there might be some, like, a little bit of a vacation or some downtime or just, like, really needing to and go deep and think about some opportunities that may arise. That could be. But let's see what else comes out. Okay, Empress card, good. Three of Coin, Page of Pentacles. So it looks like for some of you, there will be some opportunities coming in. Good chances at abundance. So, but let's get your spread out here. April, Sagittarius. Okay. Okay. So we have the Tower card. See, I bet this ties into that love reading. I think there's an opportunity or something for some of you at Sagittarius that are going to change things. Although this could be a firing too, because I have the King of Swords, but we'll see. All right. But that sometimes that can lead to an opportunity, oddly enough. Okay, so we have the Queen of Cups, we have the Devil card, and we have the Three of Cups. Okay, with the Page of Swords at the bottom, a choice. We have the Lover's card, so there's some sort of choice here. And we're leading to stability and the King of Pentacles and the King of Wands. Okay, so the first position, let me glance here, is your current financial situation. So your current financial situation is a Tower card. Wow. So big changes, definitely. Let me just look real quick. Okay, all right. So for some of you, because this position is where new resources of money might come to you. So, but the thing is, with the King of Swords and the Tower card, this could mean, like, this, for some of you, this could mean getting fired, but oddly, that leads to a new source of making money for you. Okay, for some of you, with the King of Swords and Tower. All right. For others of you, I think that, like, this could be some sort of legal kind of win or something like that could come through to you. With the Tower card, it could be kind of sudden, out of the blue kind of deal. Let me put a card on that. It's going to mean a lot of different things to different people. I mean, the Tower card is usually something that happens, like I said, kind of out of the blue, suddenly, or it can just mean something that just transforms your day-to-day, like, living, and like there's something just different about it that kind of changes things for some reason. So let's see. Where's the Tower card for Sagittarius for most, please, for most. Okay. Oh, I got two cards. Okay. Yeah, some sort of choice definitely coming up about your stability. It's going to lead to the King of Pentacles, which is really good. Could have something to do with overseas work or just looking broader to expanding. Yeah, you have really good cards. Ace of Swords and 10 of Coin. So definitely if there's legal situations, there could be, that could be why the choice card is here, because it could be a choice to take a certain amount or hold out for a longer amount, you know, things like that. But in clarifying the Tower card, I have the King of Wands and the 7 of Coin. So I feel like you're taking action over. There's a couple ways to look at this. Either something that you've put a hell of a lot of effort into, like a crazy amount of effort into. You've been, like, working at it really hard, really diligently, all those types of things. Then I feel like that finally may be your breakthrough, because the 7 of Coin is usually about, like, kind of working and working and working and putting a lot of effort into something and really not seeing it, like, pay off too much, you know, like a little bit, you know, that it's like slow and exhausting. But with the Tower card coming in over that, it could mean that now is the time when it finally does pay off. So it could mean that, or it could just mean that, like, you're exhausted with this situation anyway, this like this job that you have been doing that I just described, like putting lots of effort into, not and seeing little reward, and something like you decide to take the reins about something and change the situation completely. Like this would be like just walking out the door, you know, kind of thing, or some opportunity has come to you. Again, it could be some sort of legal, in the form of a legal payoff, or, you know, something like that. Or it could just mean like somebody extremely strategic, like a mentor or something like that, gives you some amazing, you know, advice that is going to change the way you do things. So like this could be maybe if this is your business and you work hard at it, you work hard at it, you work hard at it, but it's like, you know, you don't see that much effort, then this King of Swords could be someone, I feel like this is someone exterior to you. I don't think this is you. So that is giving you very good advice, okay? And like very strategic advice. And it's going to put you into the position more of now being much more in control. Or this could also be a promotion, okay? You could get a promotion from like this job, which is like, but you put a ton of effort into it and you've done it well. And now all of a sudden, for some reason, finally they recognize you, you know, and the cold, you know, distant boss, you know, the CEO, whatever, you know, the manager, it finally realizes this and puts you in a place of more authority and more power, okay? So that could be two for some of you. Now, let's see. What are the other positions? Okay, so opportunities to consider. So I do think you will be thinking this over, and I think that's why the Four of Swords fell out, like I said in the beginning when I was shuffling, that there may be an opportunity that you need to think over and so forth. And that kind of makes sense with the Queen of Cups here, because that's what she's doing. She's looking at the opportunity, but she's contemplating it, you know, or he, whatever, it doesn't matter, you know, and thinking, you know, like, emotionally, will this be fulfilling? Is this really what I want? You know, that kind of thing. Like really kind of taking some time with it. Might even take a few days. You know, you might even take a few days off. You know, because the Four Swords sometimes can be like a little mini vacation or something like that. So there could be some element to that where, you know, you just kind of really want, say, you know, I feel like you do have this choice, you know, about the situation. So let's see. The next card is, let's see, how these opportunities will benefit you. Okay, so how this opportunity will benefit you is it's the Devil card. So the Devil card means it will benefit you like in material ways. Okay, it will bring you stability. It will bring you money to buy like pleasurable things that you like and do things that you like and so forth. You know, that kind of stuff. But you know, on the same hand, you're going to still be chained. You know, you're going to be chained to this organization, this industry, this, you know, this massiveness, you know, where even though you might have gotten like promoted or into a higher position, you're still just kind of a number, you know, I mean, you know, but maybe a little bit like of a higher number, you know what I mean? You know, it's like maybe you're in a little bit more now with the higher ups, but you're still, you know, still part of this massive kind of, conglomerate kind of thing, which isn't always the most personal, right? But that's, you know, that's okay, because I mean, you can find those rewards in other ways, you know, and this could really bring you stability and some good money and things like that. As long as, you know, but I do feel, you know, you need to know too that you emotionally that you're fulfilled by this and that it's not going to cause, you know, more problems than it's worth, right? So, but ultimately, I see with the outcome, you have the Three of Cups, so I feel like you're going to be toasting, celebrating, or networking, or what have you, you know, in some way. So, you know, I feel like ultimately you probably will, you know, kind of look at this as an opportunity and accept, most likely. I mean, because I do see, you know, you have this choice card, but with the Four of Coin and King of Pentacles, like I do feel like you will be moving up, you know, moving up a notch in the stability sector of things. So that it looks really promising. With the Two of Wands, Hermit, Ace of Swords, and 10 of Coin, you know, so I mean, I feel like this is leading to very, very good stability. It might even involve some travel of some sort, or at the very least, maybe just reaching out with others from around the globe. That could be too. But I mean, all in all, it looks like a hell of an opportunity, and I think that it's could lead to some really great stability. And I think as long as you're the kind of person that can kind of look for fulfillment in other ways also, and not just get wrapped up in the material aspects of things, but remember, you know, your spiritual side and all of those types of deals, then I feel like this is a really good opportunity for the most part. So, and that probably ties into that love reading, because now that I think about it with the travel, like it could be like something where you have to like move or go somewhere else or something like that. So, okay, I'm going to leave it there, guys. If you enjoyed this video, maybe consider subscribing. I do every 10 days in the month, so like it's almost once a week readings, and I also do a general monthly reading. And then I also do a daily love reading, but it's not really daily. It's like every couple days or few days. And I also do, I go live randomly and do free questions and all that kind of stuff. So if you get something from that, consider, supporting my channel by subscribing, and my or my website also, which is behindthelimb.com. All right, thanks guys, and we'll see you soon. Bye.